Good morning, everybody. How are you today? Today is October 19th, and we are live, and we are going to paint birthday cake and candles today. I have to have a look where the image is. I haven't even looked. I've been cleaning my room, not really my room, but my table for the class that I'm doing today. All right, let's have a look. I'm just gonna pull you guys up on my live here and see who is joining us today. Hello, good morning, C. How are you? Are you feeling better today, C? I hope you're feeling better. Nothing worse than feeling rotten. All right, let me move this back slightly. I don't want everything to fall down, but I want a place to put my water, and it's a bit tippy. Hang on one second, everybody. Okay, let's see if that works. And my husband made sure that I had internet connection, so hopefully it doesn't just disappear. So he's like hooked it up so it's not just Wi-Fi, but it's actually attached with a cable. Hi, Nick. Aw, thank you. Nick says, pretty shirt. I got it for my birthday from my sister. I thought I would be all, like, wear something nice. As my sister says, wear something nice. C says she feels a tiny bit better. And Louise, good morning, Louise. And hi, Marianne, how are you? Okay, let's get started. Is it somebody's birthday today? I feel like it's somebody's birthday, and that's why I put on the, and I don't have my old one. Honestly, I've been looking and looking and looking for my old one, and I know that I have another sketchbook upstairs that I've put everybody's birthdays in the back. I haven't transferred them to my calendar yet, which is really not very smart. Hi, good morning, Julie. Nick says, hi, Nick, you were here last year. I know. Oh, I'm sorry. So sorry plans have changed for everybody. Anyway, is it anybody's birthday today? Because if it is somebody's birthday, I just want to wish them happy birthday. We are doing birthday cake and candles today. Oh, look how sweet. This one was added by Lou. It's very yummy looking, isn't it? And then we have another image. We have this one. I mean, you could change it to whatever age you are, maybe. That would be a good idea. And then we have, does my camera look a bit fuzzy? I thought I cleaned it. I may get another cloth and just do a quick wipe because it doesn't seem to be very clear. And I love this one, really love this one. I don't know, which one should we do? The nice thing about this one is that there's a nice glow to it. And then I'm assuming that is Lou's father, maybe in the background, or husband. Father, probably. So I'm not sure. What do we do? Which one? Which one are you guys gonna do? Anybody want to share with their thoughts on what they're thinking? Trying to find my, I'm just gonna flip through what we've got so far. Why did that disappear? That's weird. I did not want to add anything. Recents, nocturnal. I must have pressed a button. I think I'm gonna try this one, although I do love the kids one. Nick says, I'm hunting on my camera roll. Like for birthdays? Or for birthday cakes? That's what you're gonna do? So these are all our nocturnal images. Hang on a second. I'm gonna see if this helps. Is it clear for you or is it fuzzy for you, everybody? Just wanna do this. I have a glass cleaner, sorry. Is that better? I don't know. I don't know either. Everyone is saying it's clear. Alright, I just turned up the brilliance a little bit more. Hi Janan, Nick says clear. Cake and candles too. Cake and candles too. We're just doing a quick flip through of all our... I still have to do these two. I don't know why I left those. I should have just not left them. I guess I could go back and do a cake and candles on those pages. No. I put, okay, so this is what I don't understand. I put that matte medium over the top of my acrylic the other day, and it did nothing. It's still shiny. So that matte medium does not work very well. All right, we did the candles yesterday. See, my mum loved this photo, so she wants that as her Christmas card design. So that's what I'm doing. All right, I don't want to get paint on my shirt, so I am rolling. I'm rolling. And I think it's so hard. I love the composition of, like, I like this one, but I do love the composition of this one. I think I'm gonna do this one. Look how intense this kid is staring at the candle, waiting for the little birthday boy, probably that one, to blow it out, but he's just waiting. I really like this one. I think I'm going to crop it though. I'm going to crop it and do the 3 boys like this, and I am going to work with these new So Flat acrylics. And just work with, it's going to be a little harder because I don't have reference to colours, so we'll have to make them up, which is fine. We'll just work with values and and see how we go. Who is coming to my free portrait class today? Anybody? I hope you guys can make it. May need a little bit more white than that. I'll see. If you are coming, because I know that you guys are all, you know, lovely and friendly. I mean, not that no one's going to be anything but please chat with me during the portrait session. It's a demo, like, so, you know, I'm going to be painting. You guys can paint if you want to paint. But it would be really lovely to have you chatting with me. And if you haven't registered because you think that you can't make it, register anyway, because you'll get the replay. So, you know, don't not register just because you think, oh, I can't make it today. You should definitely register. Julie says, I don't think I can. I'm on the move today, but we'll definitely try. Well, yeah, if you can't make it, don't worry about it. But you have registered, right, Julie? Oh, okay. And then this Saturday, it's confirmed, we are, obviously some of you have got class with me, a virtual art retreat at 10, and then we're at 1:30, so I'm going to send links out this afternoon for those, or so you can pre-register. I like the Luma system because I can see who has seen the email and actually registered, so I think it forces everybody to be a bit more aware of what they're doing, and it doesn't matter if you can't make it. I'll still post the replay on Patreon, which is, you know, don't worry about that. But this is for the Patreon meets this weekend. So Marianne is going to help us because we're going to do something fun. And if you do have any air dry clay and you want to bring it on Saturday to the catch up and chat, bring it. I'm going to bring mine because I have mine right behind me. And Marianne will just chat us through. She's not, I don't think she's going to show us, but she'll just chat us through how to, like for sizing and stuff like that, for ornaments for the tree. Okay, should we get started? Louise says, I love how it does the time change, Lumo. Yeah, it's great. And you know what? It is, I love it that it reminds you guys as well about the event, and you get the link, and it's one less thing that I have to think about remembering to do before an event. And it's great, and I can add notes into it. Did anybody sign up for today that's here and see the images? Have you looked? Because I did add them in an email, and I just wanted to make sure that you guys could get them, because I don't want to arrive today, and I should have had a Zoom this morning with you guys so that we could chat, but that's okay. All right, let's get started. So the three little boys have got lovely little noses, and I feel like I need to put them on first without, like, I don't need to really sketch it out. I feel like they are also quite blonde, so let's have a look. And this is really good that I'm trying this, because I think I may be using these in my main portrait today, so it's good practice for me. Although the yellow I find is not very, it's okay. All right, so we've got one child here, one child here, and one child here. And this one has got blonder hair. This one has a little bit of a blonde to it, and this one has got a lot of blonde. Louise says, won't be able to make class today. That's when my son gets back from college. Okay, no worries. What clay is the best? C says. I'll show you what I have, C, and then and you can get this anywhere. I think it's gonna, like, this is the air hardening. This one actually feels a little bit hard, and it looks like somebody has put little marks in it for some reason, like holes. So I'm not sure if it's dried out or it's drying out. So this one's the terracotta and this one's the white. They're both the same brand, but I know that I don't think we can get Das clay over here in Canada, or maybe you can. I may go and get a fresh thing of clay so that I have it. ideally I would like to make all my clay ornaments before the start of December, and that's, I think, something that I have to think about in October, definitely, like at the beginning, so I'm not stressed out for December. Yeah, Marianne says, hi C, I bought Das air dry clay from Michaels. Yeah, I think I'm going to go and buy Das. Das is a better brand, I think, than, sorry, Montmartre, but I think it's a better brand than Montmartre. But the clay expert may have other thoughts. Marianne? Okay, I'm just going to get his hair a little bit darker back here. I know it looks a little bit red, but I want to really focus on the light and the dark. And I know that I'm just switching to colors that I think they are here. I wonder if people have done studies on adults who don't have personal space. What do you call it? When people don't have they just don't have any like recognition of being too close to other people. Is it because they haven't, like, they're just very childlike or naive to other people? Or is it because they still have their childlike tendencies and don't really think about that? Because if you look at children, I mean, they really don't, there's no personal space. Like, there are some kids who are very aware of being too close to other kids, but there are also adults who have no sense of personal space as well. Marianne says, we'll be learning together, but I can give advice that I think works for all clays. Great. Julie says, I think the birthday boy is the one on the right. He is very intensely looking at the candles. Yeah, I know. But do you think it is really him, or do you think, I don't know, I think they're all really sort of, maybe they're triplets. Maybe they're quadruplets. I think I'm just going to be drawing hair for the rest of this morning. I'm joking. Okay, did anybody see the images for today? I'm scared that like those images haven't gone through. I would love if somebody who has signed up today could go into their email and just double check that they can see the images for today's free class, because you guys are my helpers. I wasn't actually able to just add the image. I could add a link, but not the image. So I just made a Padlet, but hopefully everybody can figure that out. I have other colors on this palette that are just being a little bit like this brown. I think it's watercolor, and it'll probably reactivate if I want to reactivate it. Okay, let's get a little bit more red. We're getting there with the hair. Sorry if it's taking so long. I want to get that feeling of, oh, it needs to be much darker back here. Okay. Let's go for a darker brown. You can see my paintbrush is loaded. I mean, I do clean my brushes, but when it's something like this and I keep mixing, there's a lot of times that I don't actually touch the water. I just keep mixing just to get the color right, especially when all these colors are very similar. I mean, I could also let it dry slightly, because that will help as well. All good? Yay, good. Okay, fantastic. Thank you, Tash. Thank you, Janan. Thank you, Sarah. Oh, hi, Sarah. Thank you, Louise. Thank you, Julie. Whew. Oh, that's fine, Tash. Tash says, I can't make it because it's midnight here. Tash, where are you again, Tash? Nick says, me too, very late, but just registered. Oh, good. Good. That's okay. It's fine. You'll get the replay. You'll get the replay, and also just a reminder, I know that some of you have signed up already for the portrait class. If you're a patron, you know that there's a lovely large discount code for you guys in Patreon. And if you're not a Patreon and you have registered for the class, you will get a discount with Substack as well. So lots of ways to get a little bit of a discount, but it's I'm excited because, well, I like the images that I've chosen, and I think it's going to be fun to do a portrait. I can't wait for next week's portraits. Let's just leave it at that. I don't think we've done one portrait class like entirely, like for 8 sessions, so that's going to be a lot of fun. I know that not everybody can make it. Hang on, so next week's portrait class at 1 p.m. What is that for you, Nick? Is that like right in the middle of the night? Is that going to be a doozy as well? Okay, I'm going to get a little bit of this paint off my brush. I have just spent 20 minutes on hair. I'll just let this dry. I'm gonna let that dry a little bit. No, it's not ink. It is, these are these new So Flat Matte acrylics that I wanted to try because they're actually very similar to acrylic gouache, right? Basically the same, because this is acrylic with, they say, with gouache to create a flat, and these actually dry flat like these. This is 59 mils and this is 20 mils, and the 59 mils cost, oh, I think we worked it out, it was like 11 Canadian dollars for one of these, and this is also 11 Canadian dollars. So I think I still love some of the colors that I can get with this. There, I'll show you the color chart that came with the So Flat. I just got these primary colors, but they do have fluorescent pinks, and I wonder if it's very similar to the Opera Pink. But then they also have Naphthol Pink, which I think is probably quite, it's quite vibrant, and I don't think it shows up really well here. But then they also have a cobalt teal and a yellow green. Like, they have some colors that I didn't purchase because I just purchased these. But yeah, I'm just trying them out because I really like matte products. Like, I prefer them to acrylic, so we'll see. And then I was testing my matte medium and mixing it with actual acrylics, because if you purchase this, which is 200 mil, which is like $17 or $18, well, this is like almost 3.5 times one of these little ones. So if the medium can make this flat, the thing is, it changes the consistency of the primer. I mean, of the pigment. It what'd you call it? It just makes it a little bit more transparent. I can't think of a word to say, but yeah, yeah. And Nick says, yeah, in the middle of the night. Oh no, that's too bad. So what time is it in the morning early when you wake up over here? So say you were going to wake up at 7 or 6. What time would it be over here in Canada? Yeah, no, it's very similar to gouache. All right, I'm going to mix up some, just a light skin tone. Yeah, see, I need more white. Definitely gonna need more white. And I should probably use a different brush for this bit. I know, it looks a little strange right now, but I'm just literally going in where the lighter areas are of their faces, and because I definitely had to change my brush. I'm kind of going backwards in this as well, because I usually probably would do the faces first and then the hair on top, but I kind of liked how the hair was a large portion of the image. You definitely have to get the candle in as well. That would help, wouldn't it? Let's actually do that so that and then I think the top is probably a lot of icing. I mean, it may not even be a birthday cake, this. No, it would be. It's a birthday cake. Oh, how cute are their faces? So cute. Get the little doily in. Do places still sell doilies? Um, Scott says, I agree, the hair is impressive, but your hair isn't going to make the picture come together. But your hair is going to, oh, thank you. No bright turquoise. Yeah, like it would be difficult to make the turquoise. Nick says, it is minus 15 hours, so maybe 4 p.m. your time would be early morning. Ah. It's just so hard. And I would have done it later tomorrow or on Saturday, but we have a birthday party to go to. A friend of ours is turning 60. So that does not work. Hang on, did Tash tell us where she was from? Let me scroll up. Oh, South Australia. You're South Australia. Nick, you're not south, are you? You're kind of north. Is it north? Not very good with my Australian geography. Okay, I need to switch to a smaller brush. Actually, no, I'm going to keep with my large brush for now and just get some clothes on these guys. Now we could go with red. No, I'm not going to go with, I was going to go with red, yellow and blue. But I do want to make this guy's this guy change his. He's going to be in like a purpley blue. Not really purple, don't tell him it's purple because I'm sure he wouldn't like to be in purple, but blue. And I can also get some colouring for his hand in as well. Just getting the base in. Obviously his hand is not that big. Alright, let's go with the guy in the middle. The child in the middle. He's not really a guy yet, is he? He's going to be in red. And it is nice working from black and white images, but you do kind of have to know your colours a little bit, like what works with skin tones, and because you're basically making it up. I have to get some, so it goes on really smoothly, this I don't want to get that cup in. Get rid of that cup. It goes really smoothly on, so it's similar to the Liquitex. I feel like it's more similar to the Liquitex acrylic wash than it is the other one, the Holbein. And I haven't tried any others, so I wouldn't know. Let's make it a little bit brighter, this one. There are other acrylic washes as well, or acrylic gouache paints. Now I know that there is also spacing down here that I've got to fix. Alright, I don't want to waste. I get so much paint on my brush, and I really don't want to waste it, so let's have a look at darker skin tones. Now if you want to blend, you definitely have to be a little quicker at the whole process, but if you don't worry and you want to do the blending afterwards, you can do that, or just make it a little bit more graphic too. Okay, I've got to fix his mouth. Got to fix that as well, and the side of his face and the nose. We'll come back to that. All right. This guy, I'm just getting a lot of paint on here so that then I can play around, and because I've already put where the highlights are, that's kind of helping me a little bit. I love this guy's cheeks. And then I can use the same coloring over here. I want to keep their faces quite warm because I feel like the glow of the candle, even though the candle is just one candle, let's also think about the cake. I'm going to make it a chocolate cake. It looks a little lighter than chocolate, but I'm going to make it chocolate. I got all my little palette things have been taken. Is anybody else doing this image, or are you all doing your own? I know that we have camera rolls with like cake and candles, and I think that's a really nice idea to use what you have from your camera roll. I think that would be nice. Okay, just gonna get the color of the table in. I'm gonna make it like a wooden color. I'm gonna have to put shadows on as well. Hopefully I can do this within the next 20 minutes. I mean, the black on this one really didn't play a great part, did it? Like the black of the background. But it's okay. It gives like a good base, if anything. Okay, this is where I look at the colors on my palette and see where I can add them on my page. And definitely need to change my brush. Okay, time to change my brush. Actually gonna take a flat brush just for a little bit, just to, and I need some more white. Nicole says, oh, you're doing a spooky one? Julie says, it could be a Christmas cake or a St. Nicholas one. Totally looks like an Alsatian Kuglof. Okay. And Nick says, I'm in Victoria, which is southeast of Tash. Ah, okay. Julie says, I'm drawing this one in graphite just because I'm on the train. We'll have to redo it in paint. I can't wait, Julie. I have been really enjoying everybody's nocturnal scenes. I'm sorry if I didn't share much yesterday. But yeah, I'm really enjoying them. Okay. This is where I run out of spots. To mix, I'm just going to get another palette, which is a messy palette, but I can get some colors on here that I need to mix up. So I'm just going to correct, for example, the light on the face. It definitely, there's a lot of light areas that need correcting. For example, his cheek here. I don't usually do portraits this small, so I think I need to go smaller with my brush. But I don't want to go smaller yet because I want to keep it quite fresh still. So if you are coming to my free portrait class today, I'm going to be using these for the picture, the main image that I'm going to be working on, and then I'm going to be doing an ink with pencil over the top, and we're going to be working on values a little bit, and then I am also going to do a Neocolor piece for 10 minutes. So the longer piece is going to be a 30 to 35 minute piece, or maybe 40 minutes depending how soon you get started, and then the Neocolor is just going to be a 10 minute, and the pencil is just going to be a 10 minute. So it's nice to have a couple of short ones just to get warmed up. I have to work on this little guy's face because the angle. I need to put some darks on, I think. Definitely. First I'm going to lighten this a little bit here. I think you can see a little bit of his ear on the side here. Okay, make this a little bit lighter. I'm not sure if I'll get this finished today. We will try, we will try. C says, have to leave for an appointment. This is amazing. Painting show. See you later. See you later. And Louise says, oh wow, you are still live. I thought I might have missed this. No, I'm still here, Louise. Hi, Louise. Yeah, no, I'm on for an hour, usually every morning. Another Aussie, but an Aussie living in Spain. We have 3 Aussies here this morning. That's pretty impressive, isn't it? Okay, just getting those light areas on. And then I'm going to go with my midtones back into this. I also want to darken and lighten some of the clothes that we have here. So let's quickly do that. What have we got? We've got 10 minutes. Oh no, maybe I'll just focus on, no, maybe I will, like, maybe I should just darken at least under here. And also because this also determines the side of his face. Yeah. Bit more dark area down here. Yeah, I really like these paints actually. I like how they go on. I like the second layer when you put on that layer after. It feels good because they are flat. Very flat. Oh yeah, that's got to be darker down there. Okay, I'm going to go in with a smaller brush. Get some darks in. I want them to be quite warm. this will change a lot of things. Actually, that doesn't need to be as dark. I need to have a few different values. Let's get some midtones in. Hey, you guys are getting a double portrait session. It's good. It's like a warm-up for today. Here, this guy, I feel like his nose is way too big. I need to bring over this whole side of his face. I'm going to change that. Oops. Okay, I'm going to change this, so this is where his lips are now. And then his nose comes up a little bit more. Yeah, it's not easy with a very, very little face. I need smaller brushes, I think. Do more of a mid-tone here and then correct this cheek slightly. Kind of took away that really cute little roundness there. And this lip area is I'm not loving it. But I'm going to move on to the middle child. I mean, they could be all, I don't think they are, but they could be triplets. Let's get it a little bit darker. I think I put too much water on my brush. That probably has to dry a little bit more. And then this guy over here, I mean, Also, face needs correcting down here, I think. Something's odd with the nose. Thanks, Nick. You love the ear shadow on the left, kid. Thanks. This one over here, I think, yeah, I think he needs a little bit more. Like, this is where, you know, I mean, I haven't even put any brights on here, but this is where, you know, you can add your much brighter values after the fact and get it a little bit more glowy, especially with like the candle. So yeah, I think they are very comparable to acrylic wash. This kid looks a little funny. Funny, peculiar. No, he just, I haven't captured him. I need to pull his cheeks up a little bit more. And then these need to be, like his eyelids need to be a little bit less bright. See how that changes it a little bit? You really have to catch your values when you're doing something like this. I'm going to darken his hair also a little bit. Oh, this is where I can go in and darken certain areas. How much time do we have? Oh, you know what? I'm going to go over a little bit because I can, and I would like to get a little bit more contrast in, for example, the hair a little bit. I think that faces are a little bit orange. But, you know, we're going from a black and white photo to trying to capture some color. So I think you've got to give yourself a little bit of play with it not being exactly like a color version that you've got in front of you. All my colours are getting mixed in now. I probably need another hour and a half on this to get it how I want it. Thank you so much for joining, everybody. I hope you've enjoyed yourselves. I hope you have had fun playing with your image. And I hope you join me in my live today. If you haven't registered, you have until 8:30 to register, because I'm going to stop the registration at that time so that I can organize myself and not be stressed out. Small little adjustments, that's what it needs. Like, take away things that it doesn't need, add things that it does need. This guy's mouth is a little bit odd, and I think it's just the side here, basically. It's really looking at shapes and making sure you get those shapes right. Oh yeah, and this little guy, remember I said, he's kind of leaning forward and there's a little bit of space here. I don't think I've gone over this much recently. Alright, I think I should probably stop. Uh-oh. Did I make a mistake? Yeah. Let's just correct that and then I will be out of here. Out of here. Do I sound like I'm from Boston? Oops. I really like the Boston accent. I got water on my brush. It's not good. It's really loose. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. Just quickly. Just taking the white, which now is not super white, and which is okay because I just need to get some shine up here. Blonde hair can be tricky. Oops. All right, everybody. Je suis fini. Didn't get this hand in, that's a shame. I thought I was finished. I thought. All right. right, everybody. Have a really good day, and I will see some of you later. Thank you, Scott, and thank you, Louise, and thanks, Nick. I will see some of you later, and if I don't see you, thanks, Louise A, as well. I'll see you. Thank you for all the thumbs up. I appreciate it. There's 13 of you watching. Can you all give a thumbs up? It does a lot for other people seeing these lives, because they are free to watch. So it's just a good way of getting people over to your site. I can see this is also too dark. So if you are joining today, you can try joining a little bit earlier. I will be in the Zoom 10 minutes early, so you know, come and say hi before we start. Totally would be great, because then I can look. I'm just going to keep playing with it, aren't I? That's just what happens. Yeah, it would be nice to see you if you are joining. Come a little bit earlier so that we can have a chat and I can see who's joining. All right. Bye, everybody. Take care. Bye.